Relative frequencies. These are often used when we don't have a symmetrical sort of situation, so the outcomes from an experiment may not have equal likelihood. The relative frequency of an event is an estimate of its probability. Relative frequency is given by frequency of event over total number of observations, or frequency of event over total frequency. Let's give an example. Classic one is the drawing pin experiment. If you throw drawing pins in the air, they either land point up or they land point down. Now, these are not equally likely events, or in general they're not. They may be for certain types of drawing pin. So given just some random drawing pins, we wouldn't know that they were equally likely or not. So we could perform an experiment. And let's say we tossed 600 pins in the air. And just for ease, let's suppose this one happened 200 times, which means this one happened 400 times. Then we would say that the relative frequency for pin up would be 200, because that's the number of times it occurred, divided by 600, because that's the total number of observations, or the total frequency. Suppose the probability of an event is probability of E. If you do n experiments, you expect the frequency of the event to be frequency of event E is approximately the probability of event E times the number of times you did the experiment. Now, we discussed this in the last lesson. The larger the number of trials, the more accurate your predictions would be. So over here, where we looked at 600, that might be reasonably accurate, this 1/3 probability here. But if we'd done 600,000, we might expect the result to be more accurate.